Hello boys and girls, this is our lesson for today, May Tuesday the 5th. Let's start. The objectives for this lesson are to check previous lesson activities and to make a review about present simple negative and interrogative. For this lesson you will need your notebook. Please write the date and the objective in your notebook too. Here are the answers for this activity. You have to fill in the blanks with the correct possessive adjective. Here are the options: my, your, his, her, its, our, and their. Number 1, I like. And here we have I, which is the possessive adjective for I, my. I like my hat. Number 2, she lives with, the possessive adjective for she, her. She lives with her brother. Number 3, I have your pen. I know their mother. She likes his shoes. The teacher has her book. I buy our food every day. He loves its music. Number 9, she wants my money. And I like their bicycles. Okay, so you have to pay attention to these words between brackets. Okay, let's continue. Here are the answers for this activity, and it said choose the best alternative according to the use of possessive pronouns and possessive adjective. Question: is blah 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 sister 17 years old? Is letter A, is your sister 17 years old? That is the correct one. Number 2, what are my books? Why? Because remember that we use, if you wanted to use mine, we had to use it at the end, not here in the middle. Okay, this is my sister Kim. This is her husband Chris. Number 4, hey, don't touch that bag. It is mine. In this case, it's mine because it's at the end of the sentence. You see? It's at the end, and here it's not at the end. It's in the middle. And 5, is this your laptop? No, it is hers. You're saying that that laptop belongs to a girl. Okay? Let's continue. Are these their shoes? Number 7, is that your sister over there? 8, why did you give him the plan? It is ours. At the end again. Where is my daughter? Jared is a friend of ours. Now let's take a look to these sentences. Mary plays soccer every Friday. Mary loves cooking biscuits. Mary cleans her bedroom every day, and Mary practices violin. Can you identify any similarity among them? Tick tock, tick tock, tick tock, tick tock. I can identify one. All the actions, plays, loves, cleans, practices, finish with a S. S, 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 S. Why? Because we are talking about Mary, and Mary is a third person singular. This is the negative of our present simple. We use don't or doesn't to make negative sentences in the simple present tense. This is the formula. We use the subjects I, you, we, they, he, she, or it, plus an auxiliary verb, don't or doesn't, and the following verb, which is go, want, like, and the complement. So every time that we have I, you, we, and they, we are going to use don't, and for he, she, and it, we are going to use doesn't. Let's see these examples. Affirmative, you speak English. How can I transform that sentence into a negative? First of all, we need to consider this subject, it is you. So which one are we going to use? Don't or doesn't? Here is you, so we are going to use don't. You don't, and the verb speak English. Look this affirmative. He speaks English. And where is he? Here is he. He doesn't speak English. Look this information from here. The base form of the infinitive is go, need, speak, and live. You cannot say to go, to need, to speak, to live. And the third person verbs lose the final S. The final, you see, is not an S there. There is an S, but not here. Yes? And you have to eliminate that S when you transform from the affirmative to the negative, because the S is here, hidden. Be careful. You cannot say I know live in Japan, or I know live in Rancagua, I know live in Doñihue. You have to say I don't live in Japan. She has a cat. You cannot say she doesn't has a cat. You have to say she doesn't have a cat. You can say why, miss? There is an S. Why here is not correct? Because remember that this S goes here in doesn't. Okay? So the correct one is she doesn't have a cat. Let's continue. Examples. I go to school every day. She cleans her face every morning. We study Chinese on Tuesday and Thursday. And he lives in Thailand. We play football after school on Fridays. These are some examples. If you notice, every time that we talk about third person singular, the actions, the verb are with an S there. Yes? Let's continue. Remember, you must use don't or do not for I, you, we, they, and doesn't and does not for he, she, and it. So, what is the negative? I go to school every day. I don't go to school every day. She cleans her face every morning. She doesn't clean her face every morning. We study Chinese on Thursday and Tuesday and Thursday. We don't study Chinese on Tuesdays and Thursdays. He lives in Thailand. He doesn't live in Thailand. We play football after school on Friday. We do not play football after school on Friday. Let's continue. This is the interrogative. So, we use do or does to make a question in simple present tense. Again, we have our subject, I, you, we, they, he, she, it, plus the action. The only thing that you must include here is do or does. Okay? Do I go to the supermarket every day? That is an example. The affirmative, you speak English. How is the interrogative? Do you speak English? And the answers are yes I do or no I don't. Here, affirmative. He speaks English. Does he speak English? Again, here is third person singular and you have an S to the verb here. And the S goes here in does. For that reason, he speaks English. Does he speak English? These are the examples. I go to school every day. Do I go to school every day? Yes, I do. No, I don't. She cleans her face every morning. Does she clean her face every morning? We study Chinese on Tuesday and Thursday. And do we study Chinese on Tuesdays and Thursdays? He lives in Thailand. And the correct answer is, does he live in Thailand? And you can say, Miss, what happened with the S? It's here, remember, it's there. We play football after school on Fridays. We don't play football. Sorry, it's a question. Do we play football after school on Fridays? That's the correct answer. Remember again. We use do for I, you, we, and they, and we use does for he, she, and it. Now, let's practice. You have to fill in the blanks with do or does. For this, you need to pay attention to this, to the subject. Number 1 says, blah, 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 blah. You live in a house or flat. I live in a flat in London near my college. Do you live in a house or a flat? I live in a flat in London near my college. Okay? So, you must complete 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Here, you have to choose the best alternative to answer the questions. Where can you write lives? I lives near Birmingham. Alice and Emma lives in Ireland. My aunt lives in Scotland. You must decide which of these is the correct one. Okay, let's analyze. The subject here, I, the subject here, Alice and Emma, and the subject here, my aunt. The verb, lives. Pay attention to this verb. This verb has an S there, yes? So, in which of these 3 options I can write lives? I lives, Alice and Emma lives, or my aunt lives? The only option here is letter C, because my aunt is third person singular, and remember, every time that our verb has an S is because we are talking a third person singular. Complete the rest, please. Number 2, 3, 4, and 5. And that's all for today. And please take a look to that video. It's really funny. Remember, stay home and stay safe. Also, if you have any questions, write them in the comment sections of the video. Have a great week. Stay home and stay safe. Bye bye.